15 Disney Facts That Will Surprise the Biggest Disney Fans Part 1. We've compiled the Disney facts even experts haven't heard before to help you brush up on some of the finer parts of Disney history or to let you quiz that friend who believes they know it all. Number 1. The actors who played Mickey and Minnie Mouse were married. Brucey Taylor, the actress who provided the voice of Minnie, was wed to Wayne Allwine, the actor who performed as Mickey Mouse for more than 30 years. Taylor claimed in a Variety interview that they happened to run into one another in a hallway as she was making her way to the 1988 TV special Totally Minnie. Years later, they started dating, and the romance from the animation quickly turned into reality. Before Allwine passed away in 2009, the couple had been wed for over 20 years. Number 2. Dumbo almost made the cover of Time magazine in 1941. Due to the success of Dumbo in 1941, Time magazine decided to name the adored elephant Mammal of the Year as an homage to the publication's custom of naming Person of the Year. But the moment wasn't quite right. After the attack on Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941, the magazine swiftly changed its tactics. Dumbo was named Mammal of the Year in the issue's Cinemas section even though he didn't make the cover. Number 3. Walt Disney kept live animals on the set of some of his productions. Walt Disney was an animator who was extremely committed to doing things perfect, which contributed to the success of his films. He frequently brought live animals into the studio in order to give the creatures in his films the most lifelike appearance possible. Live horses, skunks, and bunnies were brought in during the making of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs so that the animators could study them. Similar to how two fawns ran amok while Bambi was being made. Number 4. Walt Disney's first original character was a rabbit. Oswald the Lucky Rabbit was Walt Disney's original creation, however Mickey Mouse may be his most well-known creation. In 1927, Disney produced 27 one-reelers about the anthropomorphic bunny. However, the next year, Universal Studios asserted ownership of the cartoon. Disney made Mickey Mouse because they lost the character. You could have noticed a startling resemblance between Mickey and Oswald, but when you have a vision, you have a vision. Number 5. The Walt Disney World Resort is almost the same size as San Francisco. The bustling city of San Francisco is only 10 square miles larger than the approximately 40 square miles Florida resort. Also, 2 Manhattan Islands are the same size as that. In contrast, Disneyland is merely 85 acres, or 0.13 square miles, in size. Number 6. Disney's Hollywood Studios was meant to be a production studio. Originally known as Disney MGM Studios, the movie theme park was first opened in 1989 with the goal of becoming a fully operating television and film production facility. In fact, before it became a theme park, the studio, now known as Disney's Hollywood Studios, produced a number of movies, including Ernest Saves Christmas. Number 7. Epcot, which stands for Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow, was originally intended to be a planned environment showcasing to the world what American towns might accomplish through effective management of planning and design, which might sound a little spooky. The city, which would have had retail establishments, homes, theaters, restaurants, and more, was initially intended to house about 20,000 people. Additionally, it was planned to construct the town in a climate-controlled environment. The proposal was deemed unfeasible after Walt passed away, and Epcot instead evolved into what it is now. Number 8. Some of the food served at Epcot is grown inside the park. One of Epcot's most well-known rides, Soarin' Around the World, is located in the Land, a 2.5 million square foot pavilion devoted to human relationship with the Earth. Surprisingly, it's also where a lot of the park's fruits, vegetables, and shellfish are grown and collected. Visitors can learn about agriculture and observe how Disney horticulturists employ growing methods to gather foods that are eventually served at the Sunshine Seasons and Garden Grill restaurants while on the Living with the Land boat ride. Number 9. You can order treats off of a secret menu at Disney parks. The cost of theme park meals can vary greatly, but some items are well worth the price. Disney lovers can enjoy secret menu items at Disney parks, but keep an eye out because the menu is often changing. At the All-Star Movies Resort World Premiere Food Court, past delicacies have included poutine with gravy and cheese curds as well as a cinnamon bun and candied bacon cheeseburger. Additionally, the Walt Disney World app on your phone is the only way to access the Deluxe Burger secret menu at Disney Springs. Number 10. Disney Animation hosted a sister summit for female employees to discuss what it's like to have sisters as part of a brainstorm for the film Frozen. The movie's director and current chief creative officer of Disney Animation Studios, Jennifer Lee, stated in an interview at the Girls Who Code Summer Immersion program that the summit truly helped the movie. The magnificent soundtrack movie Frozen was composed by married couple Robert Lopez and Kristen Anderson Lopez. They attribute a portion of their success to having 2 daughters and experiencing firsthand the power of a sibling relationship. The first verse of Do You Want to Build a Snowman? Is sung by one of their kids, Katie, who plays the role of young Anna. Number 12. Walt Disney received a customized Oscar for Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Walt Disney was awarded an honorary Oscar in 1939 for Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which featured a large Oscar statuette surrounded by 7 smaller ones. Shirley Temple, a child actor, delivered the Oscar speech. Years later, Temple recalled her disagreement with the trophy when she was 11 years old. I felt the huge statue was for Walt and the Seven Dwarfs were the little ones running down the side and that Snow White herself hadn't earned anything. Who says a castle wedding requires you to be a princess? Although there are several spots in Disney parks and resorts where you can get married, the most attractive location may be in front of Cinderella Castle. Cinderella's glass coach, fireworks, Disney characters, and other activities are possible at a Cinderella wedding. The Wedding Pavilion, which was created by Disney Imagineers so that visitors could see the Cinderella Castle through the stained glass window behind the altar, is another well-liked wedding venue. Number 14. The actor who played Bambi grew up to be a United States Marine Corps drill instructor. It's difficult to envision Bambi's voice being anything other than that of a cute little deer exploring the woods without his mother. Donnie Donegan, a young actor who won the role in 1942, went up to serve his nation for 25 years in the Marine Corps, including a time when he was a drill instructor. During his time in the military, Donegan was able to keep his work as a child actor under wraps, but he has since proudly announced that he is the voice of Little Bambi. Number 15. Mickey Mouse became the first animated character to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. In 1978, Mickey received his very own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame to mark his 50th anniversary. Minnie joined Mickey on the strip with her own bronze star 40 years later, in 2018. Subscribe and set notifications for more surprising Disney facts coming soon. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, comment and ring that bell.